Did you know that the burgers SpongeBob makes aren't actually the best? The most delicious Krabby Patties were originally made by the restaurant's very first chef, James. His burgers were so incredible that the Krabby Patty was named the finest restaurant in all of Bikini Bottom for several years in a row. But the good times didn't last. James eventually stormed out, unable to put up with Mr. Krabs' constant exploitation any longer. After leaving, his career skyrocketed. Years later, a golden boat worth over $1 million pulled up in front of the Krabby Patty. Everyone in town rushed out to admire the insanely expensive ride. James had come back. At this time, Squidward also came over. He and James were the earliest partners. The two talked about the interesting things that happened before. SpongeBob didn't know about these things. He could only smile awkwardly. At this time, James noticed that the wall was covered with SpongeBob's certificates of outstanding employees. He turned to Mr. Krabs and asked, "Where's my certificate?" Without a second thought, Mr. Krabs smashed SpongeBob's awards, revealing a giant portrait of James hidden behind them. SpongeBob looked hurt, but Mr. Krabs barked at him to stop whining and clean up the mess on the floor. Later, James sat down with Mr. Krabs and shared stories of his entrepreneurial success over the years. His most proud item is the glowing burger. He decided to show off his skills in the kitchen. Everyone was dying to see how it was made, but James's bodyguards kept them out. 30 minutes later, he emerged holding the glowing burger. SpongeBob didn't believe it could taste that amazing. Until he took a bite, it completely blew his mind. He never imagined a burger could taste that good. Desperate to learn the secret, he got down on his knees and begged James to teach him. James said yes. At least, that's what he claimed. But when SpongeBob handed him a burger he made himself, James took one look at it and tossed it straight into the toilet without hesitation. SpongeBob kept trying, tweaking the recipe again and again. But no matter what he did, James always gave him a failing grade and flushed every burger down the toilet. Crushed and full of doubt, SpongeBob started to wonder if he was even cut out to work in a kitchen. He began to think about quitting the Krabby Patty. Just as he was about to resign, James announced he was leaving too. Mr. Krabs was devastated. It turned out that James would only agree to work at the Krabby Patty for a massive salary. SpongeBob, on the other hand, he was making just $2 a month.